Hello once again and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at an oscillator. So we're going to start out with an amplifier. Remember last time I told you that an oscillator is made up of 3 basic blocks. Please make sure you watch that video if you haven't watched it. But it's made up of 3 basic blocks, which is an amplifier, a frequency determining network, and a feedback network. So today we're going to start with an amplifier, very simple basic amplifier. It's a 1 transistor NPN transistor amplifier. We've just biased this transistor using basic components, transistor, resistors, and a couple of capacitors, and of course a power supply. So we're using 3 volts power supply today. So I'm going to breadboard the circuit. On the other side of the screen you're gonna see the breadboard. So I'm gonna start a video of the breadboard. Okay, so we can watch the breadboard. We're gonna breadboard the circuit and we're gonna test it right away. So why don't we just go into it and I'll be back. Alright, we finished the breadboarding, and I think the only component missing is this 100 microfarad capacitor. So I'm going to plug it back in. It goes from the base, and so there's one more section that I didn't show in this place, which is the input signal for us is actually a microphone, a condenser microphone. So what we did was, in place of this signal generator, we have a condenser microphone. So let's see how we can represent that. So to represent that, we have a pull-up resistor from the input. So let's take this resistor and pull up. Okay, I'm gonna move it out. So this is a representation of what we actually have wired up. So if you want to wire it up, you're gonna have something like this, and we have here 10 kilo ohm resistor. Now we're not gonna run this simulation anymore because this is not we actually have a signal generator in this simulator, but in our breadboard over there we have a condenser microphone. So if you have a condenser microphone, this is the way you're gonna connect it up. 10 kilo ohm resistor pulls it up to the power supply and just replace the signal generator. We don't have a condenser microphone. I don't think this tool has one. No, I don't see a condenser microphone, and we're using the free version, so we don't have access to all the components. But this is what you're gonna get if you do that. Pull it up, and so that's what we have right here. You can see the microphone, the condenser microphone, and then you have the 10 kilo ohm resistor pulling it up, and then you have the 100 microfarad capacitor. So the circuit is set up now. By now, anyone that is visiting my channel for more than a month now would have been very familiar with this circuit here, the LM386 amplifier. We've shown this almost every video involving amplifiers. So right now we're gonna hook up that preamplifier to this amplifier circuit and test it. What we're gonna prove is that the preamplifier works, and once we prove that, the next thing is for us to convert the same preamplifier into an oscillator. Alright, actually a transmitter, not just an oscillator. So let's see. Alright, so you can hear the sound. Okay, complete. We have a new kind of speaker. You can feel a lot of acoustic feedback because we're so close. Let me just lower the volume. Yeah, the amplifier is working fine, the preamplifier works fine. Okay, so I have included this volume control from a variable resistor, and just have a knob to it so you can control the volume of the signal. So we have finished the circuit. Right now it's working as supposed. Now on the second part of this video, we're going to look at how to convert this preamplifier into an oscillator. Alright, so why don't we just go into it right away. I'll catch you on the other side.